Once upon a time, the U.S. was a young country. It had three main sections. Think of them like three little baby areas of the country. Each section was very different, and after the Industrial Revolution, each section was cranky. The North was led by Daniel Webster. They used manufacturing to make their money. They had lots of railroads and canals. They wanted to make a lot of money, so they wanted a tariff or a tax on things purchased from other countries. That way, people would buy things from factories in the United States. The leader of the South was John C. Calhoun. He represented those who grew cash crops to make their money. He liked to be in charge of himself, so he wanted states' rights. He hated tariffs because they made it hard to trade. The West was represented by Henry Clay. It was the youngest section of the country. The West used farming, like the South, but also needed roads and railroads like the North. The West likes to compromise when the other two sections fought. Things were pretty balanced between the North and the South. They argued about slavery and tariffs, but were generally able to work things out by keeping them equal between them. Until Missouri came in and wanted to be a state. The North thought Missouri should be a free state. The South thought Missouri should be a slave state. It's mine! No, it's mine! Henry Clay, the Western baby, had an idea. To keep the North and South from fighting, he would add two states. Missouri would be a slave state and be like the South. Maine would be a free state and would belong to the North. They would draw a line to keep the argument from happening ever again.